Lynn's 2025. It's Sunday, so today we're just going to do track walk, hang out, do a little cardio for the guys, talk about some things, have them all make sure they watch the races from last year and kind of get their mind right. Tomorrow we have practice and then go into racing on Tuesday. I think we have 34 here this week, so 34 riders that train with us full time, so it'll be a good week. We have pretty much somebody in most classes, a few of the vet classes that we don't, and then the P-Dub classes as well. Just because we don't work with those younger kids, we don't do those things. So we'll be busy watching somebody in almost every moto, so it'll be fun.
My name is Jacob Panisi. I'm the fitness director here at Millsaps Training Facility.
And what do we have to help the kids throughout the week?
Well, we try to make it as similar to the training days as possible. So we have spin bikes, rowers, we have our light board, which is good for their hand-eye coordination, their reaction time, kind of wake their brains up. Inside we have foam rollers, we've got bands, we can do whatever we need for some light mobility, we can get them stretched out, we got Theragun, Tiger Balm, CBD oils, whatever you can think of just to help them kind of, perform at their best, feel comfortable. We've got, tape, we've got athletic tape, KT tape, anything, because there might be some nagging stuff, people tip over, they kind of tweak their shoulders. So honestly, we bring everything. It's a mini version of the gym. We got some mats laid out so people can come and stretch and get out of the heat a little bit. Electrolyte powders, pretty much anything you can think of, we've got it. We're gonna go track walk, check out the track, see, they're always doing something, man, adding some mulch, adding some sand, so we'll see, it's good. Coming from the replica track like we had, I'm hoping people feel more at home, more comfortable right away, but there's no replacement for the real thing, so we'll get out there and we'll see what we think.
We're at Loretta Lynn's right now. We're hitting a little track walk. Gotta scope out these lines, dude.
Yeah. And that's where, right now, obviously this single is good, but as the week goes, it gets steeper, it gets gnarlier, and you've got to slow down a lot. And a lot of passes, even on the start, getting to that side where you guys can sweep a lot of the riders because they get bunched up here in the inside. And if you've got the start, a lot of times just being able to carry that momentum through that outside is your best bet. And every moto is gonna change, right? Just like we talked about at our replica track. Sometimes that outside's gonna be good, sometimes the inside's gonna be good. Going around and kind of watching what the other riders are doing. How many of you guys went and watched the moto from last year that we talked about, or that I posted? What'd you learn? Anything?
They're so deep.
Okay, so especially on your bike, right? Those insides, depending on what time is your moto on Tuesday?
It'll be 1.
1. So it'll have a little bit of track prep, which can change some things. What time was it last year, that class? 12:30 or 1, around that time?
I think it was
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing. That's why I wanted you guys to watch the race from last year, whatever class you're in, because the times are very similar. Right, and the conditions are I can't say they're going to be exactly the same, but there's no rain in the forecast right now, so a lot of the things are going to be very similar, and that's what we talk about. The best guys here do a lot of the same things. They're not afraid to run these outsides and keep that bike going, especially in those rougher motos when it is hot. When you're stopping, going at about 10-15 minutes, your body really feels that, right? So if you can keep the bike flowing, you get into a better rhythm. You don't get as tight, you don't get the arm pump, and it can start right here, right? Most people are gonna choose to go over the single because they're intimidated by taking that outside. But if you can go around this outside and never shut off, when you have to brake and lift right here, that's gonna win every time.
Track looks deep.
Yeah?
Looks real deep.
For your little bike?
It looks like a front flip mania.
Louis, how many times have you been here?
About once.
About once? Is your first time ever being here?
No, this is my second.
Second time?
Yeah, we're doing practice.
Track look better or worse than last year?
It looks a little better, a little deeper here.
A little deeper?
A little deeper,
Dude,
just a
your
little
bike's
bit.
getting swallowed up in this right now.
Yeah, I might do a little front flip.
We're feeling really good. Real excited for this week.
Does MTF being here help you?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot with them. Especially this year, we've been riding almost like the same track, so it should be good.
It gets super slick, keeping that momentum going becomes really good. You know, again, not saying that that outside is the only line, but a lot of times it's really good. You know, it doesn't get used as much. And if you can get that double, triple, you know, whether you're on a super mini or a 125, you could definitely get it.
Line,
yeah.
As we see right now, mud
yep.
in the middle.
Yeah, right?
Overlap.
You look at what you guys are walking on compared to right here. And the reason this happens and what we talk about is they water from that side and they water on that side. So it overlaps right here in the middle, and both edges are better dirt. So it's softer here, so it's gonna get more chewed up. It's gonna get gnarlier, and that's when those other lines become better, right? All of a sudden, even doubling this becomes really difficult, right? And if you miss that first double, then you're bouncing, you're sliding, you're all over the place. You've got to be able to hit the obstacles and hit them consistently. You know, and you can see, look how good the lip is over there on the outside. So if you do go outside and you're wanting to triple, you're gonna want to be more on this left side than moving over to the right side. It is a steeper downside to come up short, but it also gives you that pop, right? So where these look a little smaller than what we had, ours were a little steeper, so they give you a little bit more pop. These are a little more mellow, so you're gonna have to hit them just as hard to get that distance. A lot of mistakes happen in those situations, right? So it's finding a way to keep that bike moving forward, getting that flow. It's about 20 minutes, some of you 25 minutes, some of you 15, that you have to be strong. First lap, last lap. You start taking those tight lines, you get tight, you get pumped up, and all of a sudden you're going backwards, and somebody out there that found the flow is just going forwards. And those are the ones that come away with holding that #1 plate. Yeah. And it's easy when this inside guys gets really chewed up and gnarly. Braking and then trying to get into here can sometimes be tough. So if you take that outside, keep the bike moving, a decent berm out there, and then you can send the little gap. B-Rad, you gonna send it?
That?
Yeah.